Hi everybody, surprise, midday live. I just thought, let's do it. I was working on some stuff and I thought, why am I doing this alone? I could be recording this. I could be talking to people I like. I spend way too much time alone. So here I am. Let me make sure I'm in the picture here. There. I'm going to see if I am live on Facebook. And then we'll get started on what I've been working on. I hope. I have these little palette boards that we used for a sip and chalk here at the house. And they're 6 inches by 6 inches. I think we got them, Michelle picked them up, so I think she got them on I want to say on Hobby Lobby's website, but you can also get them on Chalk Couture, and you can get them at, I think, a lot of places. Hobby Lobby, all kinds of places. So why am I not coming up here? I'm sorry, I hate that this takes so long. But there's no way, to, oh, here I am, okay. All right. That way I can see if you're commenting or talking to me, yelling at me or telling me that you can't see what I'm working on like the last time. So if you're out there, say hi. That really helps me. That helps get my algorithms up and all that stuff. So here's what I was doing. I have these 3 palettes. I've already waxed them, so they're nice and soft. And I thought, I'm going to do these 3 vegetable things on here. And I did one, and I realized that it was way too... The wood was so light that I had to use deeper colors. So I decided I washed it off. Thank goodness Chalk Couture is chalk and it washes right off. So I washed it off and I'm able to use it again. So I've been working a lot on things to take to our, we have a, what's it called? Spring Jam, which is sort of like a big craft sale in the park. If you don't live in Boulder City or you don't live in Nevada or Henderson, you may not know about it. But if you live around here, then you definitely know about it. It's a lot of fun. It's not quite as big as Art in the Park, and I think it has antiques and such in it. So it's kind of really fun, really fun. So my girlfriend and I are going to do a booth. She sells Epicure, and we're going to share a booth together, and I'm going to do this. So anyway, we've waxed these. We've gone ahead and we've fuzzed the transfer, and we've gone ahead and put it on. I have, I think, gotten my paste almost ready. So chalk paste. Let's talk chalk. Chalk paste will dry out a little bit, and especially if you live in the desert, but that's not a problem. Just add a little bit of distilled water to it. You want it to kind of get to a toothpaste consistency. As you can see here, looking at these 3 colors, that the textures are all very different. So this one looks very smooth, and it's like the perfect consistency for chalk paste. This one is a little bit chunky, not going to hurt it. I think it has to do with either how long it sits around or how these different colors are made, what they have to do to make the different colors. But it looks good. And then this one is, it almost looks moussey. This is a new color. It is called Citrus Splash. I think it's beautiful. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started with this and see how you guys are doing. Hey, Sandra. Hi. Hey, Brandon. I see you're watching me. I know you don't think I see you, but I see you. So y'all must be kind of bored. looking for something to do. So now I am going to use this smaller sort. You know what, actually I really don't need to use this one on this. I'm going to use a bigger one. I'm going to use a bigger one. So we're just going to kind of put on the color. This is a silk screen transfer. These can be used more than once. And you just want to take good care of them, wash them. They can be washed in just water. And we have a wonderful, it looks like a magic eraser, but it's a chalk eraser. It lasts a lot longer than a magic eraser and it works really well. All right, so I got all the red there, and because I don't want this to dry too fast, I'm going to move right on to the green. Just putting it on there and then, you know, kind of pulling it across the project a little bit so that it fills in all. If you've ever worked with silk screen, you know what I'm talking about, but fills it all in there. And then you scrape it back into your jar, and then we're going to go into black. And now I think with this, I'm going to use this stylist because it's a little bit more precise, so I can get in there. Sometimes it's hard to talk and really concentrate on this tiny stuff all at the same time, so forgive me if I sit here with my tongue hanging out. Okay, so we're gonna just see how that looks. All right, super happy with that. Still not thrilled because the background, but you know, I really thought kind of the wood looked really sort of like a vegetable box kind of thing, so I wanted to keep that in there. Hey sis, how are ya? Is there anything I can't do here, Flex? You're so sweet. This is Chalk Couture. I really love it. I have a lot of fun with it. And since we're getting ready to do a show, I thought this would be kind of fun to play with and show you guys kind of a little bit what I do. So what I'll do after this dries is I will probably use a tinted wax on it to kind of get a good little color and shine on it, but I don't have that yet, so I think that's kind of cute. It's subtle and I like it. All right, so I'm going to set that one aside, and we are going to do the artichoke. Okay, again, this one I did earlier, and this is the one that I had to take off because it just didn't show up. I have to use a darker color. So with this, I'm still going to do the black on the lettering, but on the trunk here, I want to add a little bit of brown. So I think I'll mix, I'm going to mix some colors here. So how's everybody doing? Are we all going a little bit stir crazy? I know we are. We're really ready. So ready to get back to normal. I'm praying that comes quick. Very quick. So, Chalk Couture has a Club Couture program. I don't know if you can see, if you can't really see behind me, but there's a typewriter that I did. You can look at some of the other videos and you'll see a picture of it on my page, but it's like a monthly subscription, sort of like makeup subscription, which is something I'm really addicted to, makeup subscriptions. I wish I could let them go, but I can't. They're so much fun. It's like Christmas every month when I get a box in the mail. So anyway, Chalk Couture is like that. They have a $19.99 subscription. It's a monthly subscription. You're only obligated for 3 months. After that, if it's not something you're crazy about, you can let it go. But it's kind of fun. Get your feet wet and see. They send you everything you need to do a quick little project, and it's always something different. So if you have a chalkboard, say in your kitchen or something like I have, you can change it every month to whatever they send you, and it's kind of fun. So anyway, they always send you a squeegee. They send you, I think it's 3 or 4 packets of paste, and then they send you a transfer, and it's a bigger transfer than the one I'm doing here. So it's a little bit bigger than this. So it's kind of fun to get your feet wet, see if that's something you want to do. Now, this lettering is a little bit close to what I'm going to be working on, so I don't want to get any of the paste into it. So I'm going to tape it off a little bit here till I'm ready to do the letters. And then the other thing we're going to do is mix a little bit of green in with the brown to kind of give me a little bit of a deeper colored stem. I like the vibrant color. Ooh, that almost looks like baby poop. Maybe a little bit more green than that. Can you see that? I think you can, huh? It's not a great color, but we're gonna make it work. There, it's starting to look more like pea soup. Anyway, I cracked myself up. So what are y'all doing? Are y'all teleworking? Are you essential working? Chris and I are teleworking, but some of what he does is essential, so he has to go into the office a couple hours a day and receive freight and stuff, but I sit behind a desk all day, so for the most part. I am essential though, because I'm a safety specialist, so I have some essential things I do. Okay, so now I want to take some of this that we created here, and I'm going to do the bottom part of this, and I'm going to kind of push it up into here with my fingers. All right, that gives it a little bit of a transition. Okay, we're going to take this tape off here. And then we're going to go in with black and do these letters. I hope this comes out cute. So that stylus works really good with black. I'm not sure where I put it, but because you can get really, really close without pulling any of that other color in there. All right. All right, let's see. Palette number 2. Oh, you know, I really like that. I think that came out pretty cute. What do you think? Okay. What do you think so far? I've got one more to do. I like it. I like the colors. All right, and our last one is asparagus. And we're going to do some of the same thing with the asparagus as we did with the artichoke. I think they'll look cute on either side of the tomato. Okay, so this is the first one I've opened on live, so I'm going to show you that you write B on the back. And the reason you do that is because the transfer has a back side, a flat, and then a shiny side. And when you put your transfer back on your backing paper, you do not want to mix those two sides up because it can stick really too well. So you don't want to do that. So that's why we mark it back. And you know, you can tell the difference. I've done it enough that I can tell the difference. But if I loan these to somebody, they may not know. And then they might, you know, inadvertently ruin a transfer, and you don't want that to happen. All right. So I kind of am trying to start from the bottom here. It looks like I can get just about the whole thing in. Not completely. These are kind of cool. I think I will use the darker color green. And we're definitely going to use the black for, oh, there's the stylist. I'll use that. Okay. All right. So let's just dive in. We're going to use the darker green. You just want to scoop it up. Get it to spread on there. Make sure you cover all the little silk screen area. So tell me, when you get back to work, what are the things you're looking forward to getting back to normal? Because for me, it's definitely getting my morning Starbucks coffee, which I love. Plus, I love seeing the girls that work there. They're so sweet. And the guys. They're all so nice to me. They take good care of me. And I want to start going out to dinner again with my friends. I miss them a lot. I'm sure you all have a lot of friends that you hang out with and miss that time together. Although I have to say, cooking at home has been kind of fun, and I'm certainly digging into old recipes. Last night I made beef stroganoff and it was delicious. All right, I'm just scraping this off, putting it back in the jar, and then we're gonna take this off. Cute. Cute, cute. All right, so I'll show you what we've got here. So probably what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna probably do some burlap ribbon on these to kind of dress them up a little bit. They look a little bit plain. So I'll probably do that. You wanna cover your paste because it does dry out, and here in the desert, it dries out really fast. Put that off camera, there we go. A bit of red, a bit of black. All right. Like I said, the great thing about chalk paste is it wipes right off. So there's our asparagus, our tomato, or tomatoes, you know, however you want to say that. And there is our artichoke. I like them. I think they're kind of subtle. I don't know if I would have liked them a little darker, but I might get another set and try them just a little dark, you know, maybe paint the background or stain it a dark color or something and see how that works. But anyway, I'll play with these for a little bit. I had fun doing them with you today. And if you're interested in Chalk Couture as something you might want to make a career out of as a side hustle or just a hobby, let me know that. Drop me a message in the bottom. If sorry. I'm not sure how to just get back to me. There we go. So if you're interested in Chalk Couture as a career, put that in there, you know, interested, I'll just send you some information. There's no obligation, definitely not. And if you're interested in a hobby and you want to look at the catalog and you want to be added to my VIP club where you get to see all my specials for the month, then let me know you want to be a VIP member. And if you're interested in the Club Couture, which is, I think, the best deal, $19.99 a month. Like I said, you get a transfer, you get paste, and you get a squeegee, and you get to create every month and see if it's what you enjoy. Anyway, so if you're interested in that, then drop club down at the bottom. I'm glad you enjoyed some time with me, and I got to enjoy some time with you, and I hope we can do this again soon. Otherwise, you guys have a great evening.